Hi, Taurus. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well. And this is the reading for November 30th through December 6th, 2020. And you know what that means? 2020 is almost over. I have never seen a year like this, where with COVID and this crazy election. I do remember riots from the 60s. So people that are so appalled by Black Lives Matter apparently are not remembering the 60s. So, and I really, it's the same. But COVID, no, not in my lifetime. This election, I don't think ever. Not in a democracy. So anyway, it's been a really weird year. But I think that's because we are moving into the age of Aquarius and things are going to change. And I think that some of that's going to be difficult. Change always is. So the first card I get for us is the Fool, and it's reversed. So we're going to flip it over. And this says we're getting ready to start off on a journey, start off something new. And the person, the Fool, is going, la, 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 la. I'm so excited. I'm going to do new stuff, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like me. But the dog is going, wait, don't fall off the cliff. Let's plan. And so that card is saying, don't go rushing off. Take your time, make your plans, and have your path planned. Know where you're going. Know what you're going to do. Don't just go rushing off. Don't go off where angels fear to tread without knowing why you're going off there. The next card we get is the Hangman. Once again, upside down, so we're flipping it over. And the Hangman is all about changes taking place, but also looking at the greater good. So this is about the greater good. We need to be not just selfishly looking at the changes that are happening around us, but to look at what we can do to help the world around us, the people around us, our lives around us. And finally, we get the Four of Cups. Flip it over once again. Everything's been reversed. Now, this card is all about being spoiled. And I know as a Taurus that I might be a little bit spoiled. Not really, not too much. But because he's got these 3 cups down there that are full, and this hand is saying, here, have a cup. And he's going, I don't want it. I want something different. I want something better. That's not what I want. What I've got is not what I want. What you're offering me is not what I want. I want what I want. And I think that goes back to this Fool. We need to be planning and thinking about it. And we're not wanting that. We're wanting to just take off running our way. And it's not the right time for that. As we move into the age of Aquarius, we need to be looking at the greater good of all. Now I'm going to pull a card from the Grimmel Tarot deck. I have not looked at it. And we get the Hangman. Reversed even. So this says that we really, really need to be looking at the common good. And I think that means that we are going to be better served by what is the common good going to be served by. Yeah, I know. Maybe we don't want that. Maybe we want to look at this selfishly, but that is not what Spirit is telling us. And this applies to me because I too am a Taurus. Now I'm pulling from the Crow Tarot deck. And what do I get? The Queen of Wands. And this is about a woman who is good at entertaining and is hospitable and likes her home life. And so this card is saying that we need to be spending some time making our home hospitable, making our home our castle. What else, though, because this deck is different a little bit than the Rider-Waite. You see he's sitting there and he's the crow is sitting there and he's got these sunflowers around. But he's also got these lions, and these lions are protecting him. So I think as this week is progressing, we are protected by those lions, as long as we are doing what Spirit wants us to do. Finally, I'm going to pull from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. I'm pulling 2 cards. The first card we get is Inspiration. This card says that inside of us, we have all the inspiration that we need. And it also says that as this week progresses, we will be inspired by things around us. Maybe things that we even didn't know were going to inspire us will be there. Sometimes you just see something and it inspires you. You see a butterfly and you know Spirit is telling you that you're going to be transformed. Or you see a caterpillar, same difference. I don't know what you're going to see, but I do know that you're going to find some inspiration within you and without you. What I mean by without you is outside of you. Also, this is a week for us to get some healing. That shadow work that I've been doing is really tough, really, really tough. But as we heal, we have so much more happiness and we have so much more we can offer to other people. And that's important to me. And I think it goes back to that hangman, the greater good. If we choose to heal ourselves, we are performing for the greater good, and we are doing work for our families. One of the things I've learned through doing shadow work for myself is that as I heal those generational curses or things that have been come down through the generations, I am stopping future generations from having those things. Now, I can't change the things that they brought on themselves, but I can change the things that I've given to them, which to me is really important. Now, looking at my crystal ball, I see wings. We can fly like the eagle. We can soar like a dove. Spirit is going to provide our wings for us. And I don't mean we're dying and going to heaven. I mean that we are going to find life in this life with wings and fly. Not literally, figuratively, just saying, I don't believe I'm going to turn into a bird tomorrow. And I see a curtain. When you open a curtain, you let in the light. It's time to let in the light. It's time to celebrate the light. And I see a triangle. In this case, I believe that this means that there are more sides to our choices and what's happening than we are aware of. It's not it's not like the Two of Swords where there's 2 choices. There's a lot of choices and there's a lot of facets to things. And we need to be looking at those facets and find which way to go. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. I'm going to be asking my pendulum questions on Tuesday that y'all have sent me. So send me those questions once again to 405-512-9400. And go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you never miss another video or another reading again. Bye, y'all.